am Mary Miele, Ed Consultant at Evolved Education Company. The question is, what do I do if the school I'm applying to says that test scores are optional? Well, first of all, test optional means that you can submit a standardized test, such as an SSAT or ISEE, or you can choose not to submit an ISEE or SSAT. And many times parents will ask, well, if it's optional, should I submit a test score? And what I like to tell parents is, yes, you should submit a test score if it is advantageous to do so. That comes in many forms, right? So, for example, is the test score a good show of your child's academic experience and capability? Meaning, is it a good enough score to submit to help your application? Or is the rest of your child's application not convincing enough that your child could be a candidate at the school that they're applying? Would a test score help to convince the committee that your child is ready? Sometimes, for example, a student is coming from a school where the academics is not the same level of academics as the school where they're applying. And so a test score that is good would show the new school or the prospective school that the student is ready for that level of academic rigor. So it's really a holistic answer to this question that you need to consider. And if you're not sure, it's really good to have a consultation. Something that we do is we will mock test your child. We'll give them an experience of taking the test. And we'll also take a look at the full application that you'll be submitting. In addition, we'll look at sort of where you're coming from and where you're going to see if a test score would be important, and then help your child with a plan with enough time to prepare for the test. These tests do take time to prepare for because students need to learn math, reading, and vocabulary, as well as how to write an essay in a timed experience. So it is important to give them enough time to prepare for this. Most students need about 6 months of preparation for these kinds of tests. And I will say that as a mom myself, I know that feels like a lot and it's pretty intrusive, but I have found through my own experience with two of my children who've taken these tests that it does provide them with a disciplined approach to building their academic skills to a higher level. And it is gratifying when they go through the process successfully because they've accomplished something that took time to prepare for. So there are a lot of life skills that are taught through test preparation, and there are many different ways to prepare. Students can work with the groups of students and peers. They can work with a tutor. They can work in a class. Here at Evolved, we have one-to-one tutoring, and we also are happy to help students with their study plans that they can use independently or with a group that they get together and work with. But really, it's important to know that it's both the instruction and the practice that helps students move forward with these exams. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, please email me at mary@evolveded.com.